My brother is going to college next year, and just the other day we were looking at the Insta class of 2030 where they post all their pictures and try to get roommates and whatnot. And I'm kind of jealous of his college. He's got a lot of baddies there for real. I'm legitimately thinking about switching colleges to go there. But and while we were looking through, obviously there is a whale posted up on there. Most of these girls, like some of the cute ones, had like 200 likes, maybe 400 likes on some of them with a bunch of comments. But this whale had like 180 likes and a bunch of comments, and they're all saying how sweet she is. Gosh, everyone's just so nice these days because of cancel culture. Like, all this woke nonsense has got these threes thinking they're tens, thinking they're all that because of what they're seeing online. Realistically, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd classify myself as probably a 6.2. I feel like I'm definitely above average, but I feel like I constantly have to keep improving my look because all I'm attracting are girls that look like they're fours. And sometimes when I think about it, I feel like in their heads they probably think they're being nice and doing me a favor because they think they're better than I am. I think all these inflated egos and thinking they're better than they are comes from having too many options and too much attention online. I think all this attention online has created a false reality for a lot of these girls. Like, imagine simps online weren't a thing, like for celebrities, right? What if Kim K posted a photo and only her actual friends and family liked it? She'd have 50 likes maybe. But because we have all these people hyping her up, it feels like real fame comes from online attention. Like, let's say a random girl at your school sees that Sydney Sweeney has like 1,000 likes when she posted, and she just posted it. And this girl at your school, her last post has 2,200 likes. She's going to equate that to having more status than Sydney Sweeney. And this social media attention is where all the false reality comes. And it kind of swings the same way for men too. Social media presents them with too many options, and they don't actually know what looks good anymore. If you were to set up your friend and you told him about this girl, like, oh, she's super sweet, but then you're like, but, you know, she's a 5.5 out of 10. Most people would think that's not even worth it, but 5.5 is still above average. The other day I heard someone online saying that Margot Robbie isn't attractive. What? Are you crazy? She's a real life Barbie. Like, back in the day, all you knew was the girl in school or your neighbor or the girl at church. But now you know everyone because they're all online. And this creates a false reality where all these guys are thinking, oh, well, this girl's kind of cute, but, I mean, there's probably a 10 waiting for me tomorrow because that's what he's been seeing online. When I was in middle school, I was at a friend's house for his birthday, and we're on Omegle, obviously, because back in the day that was kind of the big thing to do. But we were on there skipping through, and we met, air quotes around met because it's online. We met this really pretty girl from Malaga, Spain, and we were like 14 and scared to talk to girls. Like, it's not even realistic. And all of a sudden we're just talking to this Spanish beauty. Then it just created a false reality that that's just an achievable thing, even though I live in the US and girls around here don't really look like that. I think all the social media and options and attention has just fried everyone's brains. They don't know what's actually attractive anymore, because not to mention all the filters and editing that makes everything even more unrealistic. I remember back in school when social media was still kind of on the rise. They would have us write essays about whether we believe social media is good or bad, and I swear everyone would always write from both opinions, saying, oh, well, I think it's good and it's bad, it has positives and negatives, but now it's just bad. I think most people are in consensus that if we got rid of social media, it would not be the worst thing in the world. I think if we get rid of social media and it's gone, the girls would stop getting so much fake attention and they get brought back down to earth, start acting realistic, and guys would stop seeing so many things that are unrealistic, especially all the options for them, and everything theoretically would be way better. But yeah, those are just my thoughts for this video. I think social media has led to Hoeflation, and that's ruining a lot of stuff in my opinion. But let me know if you guys feel the same way in the comments.